Yeah, hi. I was actually recording a video yesterday. Something about Judaism. I see Jewish people like full of revenge and thirsty with, you know, revenge because of Holocaust and because of the world wars. And somehow I can understand that, but at the same time, I think, the world war is really a long time ago. It's kind of over, and I think it would be just perfect if Judaism would be a religion of much more peace than nowadays because, um, you know, I got in touch with a lot of Jewish people, and I feel this wish to throw you out of your apartment if you open the doors of your home, and to get things from you for free if they're just sitting on at your table. And I would be just so very happy if you guys would be just able to kind of heal your wounds instead of like scratching them and scratching them and scratching them because this is your old wound, and it's about Holocaust, and you're so unhappy, and you're always like scratching this wound, and it's still blooding and blooding, and bleeding and bleeding, and you're like making more of it and more of it, and there's like an eternal glory for this Holocaust because of the Holocaust we're having all the richness we have now, and face it, a lot of very rich people, the richest people in the world, they are Jewish people, and the most of the very um, successful and you know uh, successful and people and stars, they are following the Jewish religion. So I think you have to be more than satisfied with the money and fame you gained after the Second World War and after all this Holocaust thing. So would you actually be so kind as to stop a little bit to hate everybody who's not Jewish? Because as a matter of fact, we are born into certain families with certain religions, and we kind of shaped into this and that religion. So I was like shaped more or less into Christianity, but I'm not so very not a big church walk in person, but I'm also not a Jewish person, and I cannot change the fact that I was not growing up with Judaism, but this is not my fault. It's just like, you know, a big, 100 years tree is 100 years tree, and this is not some kind of a rose or something. So I was born as 100 years tree, and that's it. I cannot change it. This is the core of my nature. I cannot change it. And the fact that I have so many talents and these genius people in my bones and in my skin, like Albert Einstein and Picasso and Chaplin, I feel a no. It's just because I was born this way, and you cannot change it. But you've been born, you're not born in Auschwitz, so please don't behave as if you're still living in Auschwitz and you're still living in Treblinka, and you have to learn everything about it and how was it going over there, and you will have to act, and we have to hate everybody who is living in Germany and everybody who is not Jewish and not went through these horrible things. So could you please, make your revenge thirst a little bit less?